Hi, I'm Jane McCampbell Stewart. I'm a psychotherapist, a coach, a spiritual consultant, and I specialize in the healing of trauma and PTSD. And today I'm going to run you through a protocol that I call the I am, even though combo, because it's a combination of two protocols that I use a lot, the I ams and the even those. And you'll see what I mean as we move forward. It's a protocol that I use when the news is bad and we are legitimately having a big reaction. We should be having a big reaction. That's part of our humanity, but it's unsustainable to keep that reaction. And so we need to be able to reclaim our essence of self. We need to connect to our heart space, and then sometimes we just need to do something. And the most helpful thing we can do is actually to send some loving heart space healing energy to the situation, to the loved one, to the part of the world that needs it most. So I'm going to show you how we go about this. So it's called the I am even though combo, and it basically works in two parts. So the first part of our script is that we need to call ourselves back to ourselves, and we do that by using our full name or whatever name we resonate with that brings us home to ourselves. And then we name our age, and that helps us separate who we are now as a fully competent adult from who we might have been in the past, where we didn't have the voice, the choice, or the strength to be able to speak out and protect ourselves. And once we've called ourselves back to ourselves, we then name what's true for us right now. So whether that is that we're completely freaking out, whether it's that we're horrified by the news, whether it's that we're haunted by horrible thoughts and images, where we don't know where to put ourselves, whatever is true, we're actually going to name it. Okay. And then once we've named everything that is true right now, we're then going to offer ourselves permissions. Okay. And these permissions go through a progression. And that progression starts with the permission to feel all of the feelings that we've got. It then goes to acknowledging that actually this is big and scary and that these feelings are appropriate and that they deserve to be here. And then we give ourselves permission to do what might be the only helpful thing right now. And that is to focus on our heart. And as we do that, we can bring our heart into coherence. And as we bring our heart into coherence, which is a beautiful wavy pattern, it's going to settle down our nervous system. It's going to settle us into our being. And we can visualize a beautiful bubble of our heart space that goes around us in all directions. And this is based in research, the research of heart math, but we can actually send that heart bubble, that loving kindness, that sense of care and love and protection from our own heart to the heart of a loved one. And as we do that, we can give ourselves permission to visualize our heart bubble arriving and soothing their nervous system or soothing the nervous system of whatever the situation is. And then we can give ourselves permission to allow our heart bubble to stay a little while so that they can feel the love and care. And then we can bring our heart bubble back so that we can feel our own love and care, knowing that this is actually the most helpful thing I can do right now by soothing my own nervous system, soothing the nervous systems of those that I love, even if they're at a distance. And by doing that, we actually soothe the nervous system of the world. So here's how it goes. So we're going to make a butterfly, and the motion looks like this. And then we're going to name the name that brings us home to ourselves, and we name our age, and then we name whatever is true right now. I am first name, middle name, last name. And I am X years old. And I'm really freaking out right now. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old. And the news is really bad. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old. And I have all sorts of thoughts and feelings running through my brain. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old, and I am so worried for my loved one right now. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old, and I wish there was something I could do right now. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old, and I wish I could get back in my body right now. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old, and I'm going to keep naming everything that is true for me right now. And once everything is named, I'm going to move on and give myself some permissions. And that goes like this. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old. And I give myself permission to feel all of these feelings. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old. And these feelings deserve to be here. I am first name, middle name, last name. And I give myself permission to connect into my heart space. I am first name, middle name, last name. And I give myself permission and once I've named everything that there is to name that's true right now, I can move on to my permissions. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old, and I give myself permission to feel all of these feelings. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old, and I give myself permission to acknowledge that this is big and scary. I am first name, middle name, last name. And I give myself permission to do the only thing that's going to be helpful right now. I am first name, middle name, last name. And I give myself permission to focus on my heart. I am first name, middle name, last name. And I give myself permission to notice the beautiful energy of my heart and how that energy travels out around me in a beautiful sphere. And I give myself permission to notice the color of my heart sphere. And I give myself permission to send my heart sphere up and out and over to my loved one or to the situation. And I give myself permission to imagine my loved one feeling my heart sphere as it arrives, surrounding them and soothing their nervous system. And I give myself permission to let them know through my heart sphere how much I love them and care for them, and I'm thinking of them. And I give myself permission to let my heart bubble stay here a while, so that they can feel my love and care. And I give myself permission that only when I'm ready to bring my heart bubble back to me, soothing my nervous system too, and knowing that I have done the most helpful thing that I can do right now. I am first name, middle name, last name. I am X years old. I am present and I am here. Thank you for joining me in this process. I hope that it would be helpful for you and that you can feel more in your body, more at ease, more separate from the chaos that's going on around you, and able to feel that sending heart resonance, sending that beautiful love does actually make a difference in the world.